What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of WWE Content. And these last 2 days of wrestling, SmackDown was chaotic. Let's say that. SmackDown was definitely chaotic when it came to towels in the line, allies becoming enemies, enemies becoming allies once again. We have a new Women's United States champion. We got new tag team champions. And of course, let's not forget the craziest last minute situation where we had Randy versus Cody yet again before Sammy almost tried to fight him in a last contenders match possible for him to get a title match. And then last night, Triplemaina. Oh my god. Triplemaina. I was stunned. Like completely stunned from the second we get a backstage brawl fight between El Grande Americano and Dom Mysterio to El Grande cutting a badass promo to awesome matches to Penta might be becoming a part of the new version of Betters Than Mal with his former best friend slash former brother Daga. I mean, what the heck just happened? Friday and Saturday, so far, AAA and SmackDown have been getting some really good stuff thus far based on what they're doing on their shows. SmackDown, they got Kevin Owens back, they got Randy Orton back, we got new championships, we got a former WWE Hall of Famer superstar, now is a manager training his sons. On AAA, we got Pedros Del Mal, Dominic versus El Gran Americano, who are going to beat each other to the pulp by Triplemaina this year. Oh, and let's not forget, we got new up and comers trying to get into Pedro's Del Mal or just trying to be the next Latin American champion of AAA since El Hoyo Vikingo is now out due to injury. I mean, what more could you ask for these two shows? Especially on the weekend? Oh my god. Every time I watch it for the weekend, I get super, super pumped. Now, SmackDown. I gotta say, with everything that's going on right now with Paige and the women in the women's division, Chelsea Green right now with an injury, but she's still a freaking champion. Like the opening show, when Nick said you have to vacate it, I almost broke down crying. Like that broke my heart. Like she's been in this business for more than I think 10 years. She has broken bones. She has had bruises on her body. She's been through hell and back by getting pie in her face, cake in her face, being the laughing stock of the WWE, trying to elevate the women's division. And all of a sudden, she gets injured because of someone else's mistake that she has to vacate the title? Man. I said this while I was watching the show. I said she's not going down without a fight, and that's exactly what she did. She told Nick, me and you, we show the people in the back that we are more than just what they say we are. We are better. We know we can be better for this business. And Nick said, as a manager, I have to do my job, but as a man, I'm gonna stick with my word and go with it. So you know what? You got 30 days until you get a mask or get cleared, whatever the case is, and you're still a champion and you can defend the title. Right there. That's why I respected Nick more because he knows what it's like to have missed all family events, great opportunities just to be in the business. And the fact that he gave Chelsea Green a second chance to be a fighting champion that she's always wanted to be, that right there, that solidified that not only I respect Nick Aldis as a man, but as a general manager, but I like him more than Adam Pierce right now since Nick Aldis is managing SmackDown and Adam Pierce is managing Monday Night Raw. Nick Aldis managing SmackDown, I respect that. Adam Pierce, right now I'm losing respect for you bit by bit every week, so yeah, that's that. But the rest of SmackDown, these matches, these promos, Finn Balor, oh my god, like everything was a freaking. It was chaotic. It was literally chaotic from the moment we see Gunther talking smack about Chelsea to now he wants to fight people. Now he wants to have a title match. Like, bro, you have been in title matches and you lost. You've been in no more contenders matches and you lost. Like, what more could you ask for? The more fights you get into with people, the more and more people lose respect for you. And on top of that, you're just not that good anymore, bro. I mean, the only thing you could do is chop people, body slam them, and do a sleeper. Those are the three things you do, and we despise you for that. So you know what? Gunther, why don't you just, retire early or something? Tie up your boots, put them on a shelf, whatever. I don't care. Just get off SmackDown. For once, I'm telling you, just get off SmackDown because you're not worth my time. As a wrestling fan, you're not worth my time every time I see you in the ring, wrestling, or doing a promo or backstage segment, whatever the case is, you're not worth my time. But the other wrestlers, man, they proved me wrong. Honestly, I might get some heat off of this, but honestly, I don't care right now. JC Jane, she proved me wrong. She did prove me wrong. For once, she proved me wrong, and she can hang with the big girls. She hangs with the big dogs, and I respect her for that. I've now lost respect a little bit for Tiffany Stratton because, like, the girls weren't harassing Chelsea Green. They didn't hit her because they know if they do hit her, they're gonna get fined because she's technically still injured and she's not medically cleared yet. But the fact that Tiffany just went out and beat those two girls instead of retaining the talent like she was supposed to, like, that just ruined my whole thing. And I'm like, seriously, this is the best we could do for her? Like, nah, that wasn't cool. For JC Jane, I respect her a little bit. As for the new tag team champions, Talatunga, they whooped everybody's ass in that ring. I mean, the fact that these two guys beat the War Raiders, like, I was completely stunned. R Truth and Jamie Priest, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, and I'm sad to see that their title reign ended. But I'm happy. But I'm happy that that's over. So now Damien can focus on AAA and become the new Latin American champion. I'm really happy. I'm really excited for that. As for again the MFT, props to you guys. I'm very proud of you. You guys kicked ass the other night, and the fact that your father was there and you made him proud. Like, if anybody, for all you old school wrestling fans out there, you probably remembered when Haku won the tag team championships with Andre the Giant. That guy was a badass, still is a badass to this day. Even though he's not wrestling, he's managing his sons. His sons are the tag team champions, and they're going to take over the business. Especially the tag team division. Oh my god! And when Shinsuke Nakamura and his new tag team partner coming in to destroy them, oh my god, we're gonna get a great storyline with these guys. I'm excited. I necessarily don't know who his tag team partner mystery guy is, but I'm excited to see who is going to be the next time I see Shinsuke Nakamura either in the ring or doing a promo. Next thing you know, we see the guy, and I'm excited to see who it is. Now, main event: Cody versus Sammy. In all honesty, first of all, I didn't care because Sammy's getting on my last nerve, and Cody Rhodes right now, he's just boring to me, so it didn't really matter. But then there was a silver lining to it, actually. Randy Orton came out and he kicked Cody's ass. What's funny was that the bell didn't even ring. Sammy didn't even get in the ring in the first place. Randy just came by nowhere, beat the crap out of Cody. Next thing you know, Sammy can't fight, and now Cody and Randy are fighting in the stands right now. We're using trash cans and trash and Coca-Cola and beer and everything. Like, it was intense. And Cody almost did the same move that Randy did to him when we were getting to WrestleMania. Like, that right there, that just shows you the evil persona of Cody Rhodes is gonna come out. Sooner than we know, it's gonna come out, and he is going to annihilate Randy. But I don't know. But we're gonna find out at Sunday Night Main Event in Atlanta, Georgia in September. Now that I'm excited for. So, like I said, SmackDown. You know what, guys? You guys did a great job. I'm proud how everything turned out. And Cody and Randy, I cannot wait to see you guys beat the crap out of each other at Sunday Night Main Event. Now, last night, AAA. That show, that promotion, those wrestlers, they never disappoint. They never disappoint me every time I watch every Saturday on YouTube. Like, again, it was chaotic, but more of like a good chaotic, not a bad chaotic, where the start of it, we get Dominic Grande having a little preview fight before Triple Mania. I'm like, thank you. This is what I've been wanting, actually. And then you get Dominic. He kind of comes on top recently because he kicks El Grande in the cojones, and then he beats him up, and then Ray comes out, and he's trying to stop the fight, and then Dominic almost hits his father slash boss. By the way, yes, his boss. Like, it was chaotic from the jump, and El Grande cutting that badass promo to Dominic. Like, this rivalry is going to heat up so good that by the time we get to Triple Mania, it's going to be like another match of the century next to a Grande Americano versus the original Grande Americano when they fought at that specific PLE. Right there, that's going to be awesome. Now, the other matches. We had a cruiserweight championship title match on the line of Ray Phoenix versus Noisy Boy. Those guys, they did amazing. Ray Phoenix kicked ass. I'm still happy he's a champion because that was pretty awesome. What I liked more is after that match, Penta came out. They did the Lucha Bros thing. They hugged it out. Meanwhile, Penta, he had to go to the ring and talk smack about Roman because he's still in that contenders match. So he was going to fight Roman on Monday Night Raw when they're going to be live in Mexico City. But then I hear Pedro Stefan's music playing, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go again. Another jump from Pedro Stepan, and it's gonna be pent up. I hope Ray Phoenix comes out, he's gonna help out his brother and everything, like yada yada yada. But then what surprised me was instead of them beating up Penta, Daga, who's kind of like the leader of the group, he hugs him. And I'm like, whoa, 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 what the hell is going on? Like, what, am I missing something here? So Daga, he's talking about the history he has with Penta and the history of Lucha Libre and the history of, Los Perros de Mal and everything that happened between them. Like that's like his brother to him. They've been through hell and back in the business, trying to make it big in the wrestling industry. But then what caught me again by surprise was instead of again beating up Penta, he gives him the shirt, and I'm like, is he gonna join the group? Is he gonna join Perros del Mal? If he joins, Monday Night Raw is gonna be even more crazier because he's part of Perros del Mal. What's the situation here? For Penta, he's having second thoughts about it. He's like, if like I don't know if I want to do this. I mean, I know me and Doug will go way back, but I'm not sure. Some people like I don't think they should be part of the group because it's all about history and the respect, and you have to earn it to be a part of it. Which I understand that makes total sense to me. So Penta was like, "Can't think about this," and he's like, "You got until the end of the night." And I'm like, "Oh God, end of the night." That means if Penta says no, he's gonna get into a fight with everybody. It's gonna be a bad night for him. Like I was scared for that. I was a little bit scared. After that, we get Psycho Clown versus La Parca. Again, number one contenders match tournament on the line. Whoever wins is gonna face Penta. So, already great match. La Parca, Psycho Clown. These two guys are freaking crazy good. And like I think both these guys are like what in their 40s or something and they're still wrestling like that. I mean, that is true talent there. That is true pure talent right there. But then as Psycho Clown pushes La Parca into the referee's out cold, so Psycho Clown can like cheat his way to win. All of a sudden, lights go out. Pitch black. We don't know what's happening. Out of nowhere, the mystery guy who attacked Psycho Clown at Verno de Escandalo, he comes out again and he attacks him again. I'm like, what does this man have against Psycho Clown? Or what's he have against Psycho Circus that I don't know about? Like, the whole time we've been seeing vignettes and video packages of someone spying on Psycho Circus, and then out of nowhere he comes out, destroys Psycho Clown not once but twice to get out of a title match. Like, what does he have against Psycho Clown that I don't know about? Like, he hasn't spoken or anything. He hasn't talked to anybody. He hasn't even been in an interview recently. So what's this guy's story? What's this guy's name? I have absolutely no idea. But I do hope later in the future we're gonna get some answers out of him because if he just keeps beating up Psycho Clown and Psycho Circus, then something's definitely wrong with him because I feel like he doesn't like clowns or circuses or scary things since he's a scary guy. Like honestly, I don't know. Anything could happen with this guy. Anything could happen with this guy. The last thing we see, Penta, Pedro's dead mouth. He has to decide. Instead of him picking yes or no, he's like, you know how much this history means to me. The legacy we have for this company, for this business, for this faction. Now for me, I gotta see who's earned it. Daga, he's earned it. Los Garces has earned 100% because of their family name. Again, I respect that. As for Bronco, he necessarily didn't see it that way. He just thought he was another guy trying to be part of a crew. But Bronco was like, "You don't think I deserve this? How about I prove it to you next week? If I win, you join the crew. But if you win, you go your separate way. We won't bother you." So now we got a match coming up next week where we're going to see Penta versus Bronco. Now, I've seen Bronco from time to time in NXT, but I necessarily haven't seen him fight. Like, I've seen him from time to time, beating up people, like, backstage brawls or, in the parking lot, or sometimes he's fought with guys because of a tag team title thing with his buddy. I've seen that from time to time. But I don't think I've ever seen him like one on one, especially one on one with a luchador. Now next week, Bronco versus Penta, and if Bronco wins, Penta has to join. That kind of reminded me of, it was the '90s. WCW, Eddie Guerrero, he formed the LWO. He tried to get Rey Mysterio involved, and things took a turn for the worse. If people remembered, Rey Mysterio's like, "No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to join your crew. I mean, I respect your crew, but I don't want to join it." Next thing you know, we get a match between Eddie and Ray, where if Eddie won, Ray had to join. No questions asked. So now we're getting the same thing again, but in AAA for Pedros de Mal of Bronco versus Penta. So we got the same history, different wrestlers, different era of wrestlers, I might add. Next week, it's going to be crazy, and I know it's going to be insane, but I'm excited. Um, I hate to break it to you guys, but I've been thinking about this for a while actually, ever since what happened last week on Monday Night Raw when it came to the Bloodline and Jay and Solo and Dominic and everything. I decided I'm not gonna watch Monday Night Raw tomorrow. I'm not. I feel like if I do, I'm just gonna get mad, and I don't want that. I feel like ever since the Bloodline was reformed again and LA Knights come back and Finn Balor's not there anymore, Rhea Ripley's out injury and everything, it's just not the same anymore. And every time I see Dominic in that ring or in the backstage promo with some goofy looking person or a Scooby Doo character villain type deal, it just breaks my heart. Because he deserves more than that. He deserves more than a stupid 2 minute backstage promo or a stupid 2 minute promo in the ring where people are booing him like crazy. And a lot more wrestlers deserve more than what they're giving. And I feel like if I keep watching it, I'm just gonna get more mad, I'm gonna get more pissed off, and I don't want that. And I want to bring you guys down because you guys love wrestling, and I don't want to bring you guys down for that. So Monday, not watching it. I'm gonna do my own thing. Maybe DJ, maybe read a couple of books, maybe watch my new show that's coming out with a new season on Monday. So yeah, that's my plan for the week. But silver lining though for next week, Dark Side of the Ring, they're gonna talk about a female wrestler from I guess the '90s called, if anyone remembers, Missy Hayat. The girl. I guess she was a stripper or something. I've seen the video package where she's a stripper. I don't know her full story, but I will find out Tuesday on Dark Side of the Ring. So I'm excited for that. Um, that's all I have for today, guys. I hope you guys get to watch Monday Night Raw. It will be live on Netflix. 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Hope you guys have a great Sunday, and I'll talk to you guys soon.